How's it going, chat? Welcome in, everybody.
As a sorry for being so inactive, but also cause you kinda funny sometimes.
James Fox with the 5 months. Appreciate the tier 1, man. Many thanks, many thanks, many thank yous. How's everybody doing today? I was gonna say mañana. That doesn't work. Welcome in Amphi21 with the first. Welcome in James Fox, Busta Fox. Is this late stream or early stream? Early stream. Welcome in Odin, Unicorn, Kita, and Schmeck, and BMW. Welcome in, everybody. Got you with that hydrate. Hey, Oshak, how have you been? I've been alright. Not too bad, not too bad. What does VIP redeem do? Gives you VIP on the channel. You get a badge in Twitch chat. 21 with the 5 stream streak as well. Appreciate that, man. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. My weekend was filled with a lot of catch-up work, a little bit of script writing, and a lot of Pokemon Champions, and also taxes. Can I redeem VIP 4 times? I mean, you can. That doesn't mean it's going to do anything. So we're going to grind out orange steak? Yeah. We're going to grind out some orange steak action. We got that. So if I redeem it, I waste 50,000 credits? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Mike. What's up, Wampy? Wampy, I'm hard addicted. I'm telling you because you were talking about it last time you were in chat, I'm pretty sure. I am hard addicted to Pokemon Champions right now. It's bad. I lost an 8-game win streak right before I pulled up stream. So I'm already tilted going into it. Just kidding. Okay, switch buttons got redeemed. That is here. Imagine spending credits to get VIP. Well, you got the founder badge, so I kind of had to give you that, bro. I kind of had to. Odin with the 100 stream streak as well. Damn. Good stuff, man. Appreciate that. My best is 3, but I've been hard stuck PB3. Dude, I cooked up, so I got it yesterday. Started playing singles a little bit. I was like, this is okay, but I've always liked VGC a bit more. So I cooked up a VGC team. Bro, I've been cooking with it. I need one more Pokemon. It's a Trick Room team with Mega Abomasnow. I need a Farigiraf for it to be the best that it can be. But so far I've been super happy with it. It uses some unorthodox Pokemon, uses some like bottom of the meta share type shit. It's been very fun. Abomasnow, yeah. It uses it's a Trick Room team with Mega Abomasnow. It has the core is Hatterene, Incineroar, Abomasnow, and Rhyperior. And then I also have, for just like weird meta matchups and like somewhat counters, I have King Gambit and I have a Clefable. This pronunciations, bro. Dude, none of those were good. None of those were bad. Stone Temple Pilots is not too bad, man. Yeah, I don't mind them whatsoever. Tried a Sun team and did bad, so I'm back to my Mega Dragonite Sylveon core. The Sun team's always being the meta pisses me off, which is why I didn't want to do one. It's also why it's also the whole reason that I'm playing Mega Abomasnow, because motherfuckers who play Sun teams in the ladder don't realize that Mega Evolving resets weather. So I'll pull up Abomasnow, it sets up snow, and then my opponent will be like, check this out, I'm going to switch my Torkoal that's in the back, and it's going to put sun up, and then I just Mega Evolve my shit in the snow's back, and then I just give them the fisticuffs, man. It's so funny. Do you remember the minute delay with chat you used to have? Yeah, like 4 years ago, probably. 3 with the 110 stream streak. Hell yeah. You're such a fucking terror with this pronunciation shit. Okay, like 100%, you're correct. Normally it's 100% rage bait. Abomasnow and Farigiraf both sound better. But Faragirif Faragirif is rage bait because it comes from the fact that I called Girafarig Girafarig. No, they don't. They literally do. Abomasnow definitely does. I'll say Faragirif is that one's up in the air. I'll give you that one. That one's up in the air. I hate you call Abomasnow, but I love Rhyperior, so it evens out. Rhyperior actually carries in this meta because the Sun teams are everywhere, and Trick Room Rhyperior shits on Sun teams. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. I imported a shiny one from Pokemon Go that I've literally had since like my freshman year of high school, and he shits on all of the Charizards and all of the Torkoals that are running around. It's crazy. And I gave him Ice Punch because I actually haven't encountered more than like one. I'm at like Ultra Ball 3 or 4, I think. I have not encountered more than one Garchomp, I don't think, but Garchomp is like top of the meta share right now, so I put Ice Punch on it to deal with that. And it has not gotten the chance to shine. Although Ice Punch does carry against Meganium, which is also on like all of the Sun teams. I didn't realize how big Mega Meganium would be. Mega Meganium is on like every Sun team that I come across. There's like a 70% chance that Meganium is on it, which is kind of crazy.
Dilbaloo.
Hell yeah, bro. Ethmir with the tier 1. Appreciate the 3 months, man. W. Megazard Y starts shivering when anything with a rock move shows up. Dude, for real. For real. That's the entire reason for Rhyperior being on the team. Which, honestly, he handles his own. Even in, like, non-Sun matchups, Rhyperior usually gets brought. Because he's just, like, kind of the GOAT. Also, Solid Rock Rhyperior just lives anything. I gave Rhyperior attack and HP investments. Rhyperior with Solid Rock genuinely just lives any hit in the entire game. It's kind of wild, but that's neither here nor there. Who do you think wins between Raren and Edzy in Major League? Shoot. I want to say Edzy, but I'm not super familiar with either of those players' game. But I think Edzy plays more multiplayer. No, so I think I got to give it to Edzy. I'm more familiar. Also, I keep forgetting it's Raren, is it not? I think it's Raren and not Raren. I keep like, I don't know. I'm more familiar with Raren as like a creator, but I think Edzy does play more multiplayer, so I would have to put it. My money would be on Edzy. If somebody stuck a gun to my head and said, "Focus, you're gambling on this," it's Edzy. It's Raren, not Raren. Oh, thank you for clearing that up. I appreciate you. Haven't gotten to mention this, but the other day in the finals, during Quick Cash, my buddies and I queued up against one of the esports winning players, and we almost won, literally lost by a second. That's crazy. I'm watching the match versus Raren. Let us know how it goes. Welcome in, Jeezy. All right, anyway. Plan for the day. We got all the daily games, all right? I think you got a good shot against Edzy. Maybe. It's tough, though. What's the plan? Yeah, plan. I'm easily distracted, chat. Smash like. Plan for the day. We got the daily games. We got the Balatro. We got the... I don't remember. What's the other one? What's the other one called? Kyo with the follow. Welcome in. Kiyomi. I'm stupid. Edzy has a 3-0 lead. Chat, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Am I insightful or what? I'm just saying. What's the other daily game called? It's actually Balatro Guesser. God, we got the Balatro, we got the Balatro Guesser, we got the Scrandle. After that, we're gonna finish off this profile. We're not losing a single game on this profile, I promise you. We're gonna unlock the erratic deck without unlocking Mary Andy or any of the addition tags. All right, we're gonna do that. Afterwards, I'm not gonna make any plans for after that. Because last stream I was like, oh, we'll do Jokerless afterward, and then we only got halfway through what I wanted to do. So we'll just play the rest of the stream as it goes. If we do have time afterward, we'll either do Jokerless scaling or maybe more likely Slay the Spire 2. I'm not sure. Amo or Amo from the Discord, if you've seen it at all. Finally caught a stream, though. Hell yeah, yeah. I recognize that name from the Discord. Well, welcome in. Appreciate you catching a stream, man. Okay, let's lock into some daily games, and then we'll get some gameplay cooking, shall we? Also, chat, type 1 if I should buy a capture card and start streaming Pokemon Champions. I low-key was, like, super close over the weekend because I was that addicted to it. I was super close to just ordering one without, like, asking chat any questions, but I think it's going to probably fall off by the time a capture card would get here, if I'm being honest. Plus, I don't even know if people would want to watch it, but we'll see. All right, Troback. Damn. Ball right. Glass Joker, right? Slam dunk of a Balatrotto. Got it in 2, bro. Also, I got Fine Shit to send me her Spotify playlist, and I ended up staying up until like 12 in the morning listening to it. W Schmeck. Hell yeah. Apologies for the unholy amount of absence, my lord. I have been imprisoned to regeneration. What does that even mean? Excellent hair as always, my lord. Yo, I appreciate you, Bolu. Welcome back. You never gotta apologize for your absence, bruh. That's the wrong source. Huge. Or not the wrong, like, slide or whatever. Scene. That's the term. All right. Balatro Guesser. We have... Is this a wall? This has to be a wall, right? I'm almost certain. What are the other... No, this is definitely... This is most certainly a wall. 10,400. So if we think about it, Gold Stake, I believe ante 3, the boss blind, is 6,400. So if we're thinking about wall... Where the fuck is the wall? Hello? If we're thinking about wall... White Stake ante 3 is 2K. So wall White Stake would be 8K. And Gold Stake would be higher than that. So I think we split the difference. I think it's Green Stake ante 3 wall on normal deck, right? I play way too much of this game. It's ante 37 wall trust. Yeah. You were close. You were close. You're such a nerd. Oh, I mean, everybody here knows it, man. Like, I don't know what you want me to say to that. Everybody here knows it. Okay. Scrandle is up, and then we'll lock it on the main event. Bang. Sushi rolls or kiwi and sausage pizza? Low key, the sushi... God, I can't talk. This sushi, not worth the price whatsoever. Not even remotely close. That being said, kiwi and sausage pizza? Hell no. Hell no. Sushi, shut up. Just kidding. Biggest nerd of Balatro ever. We knew this. I don't know about ever. Doc exists. It's pretty close, though. I'm up there, I guess. Half pizza or Bovril. It's definitely not Bovril. Gotta go half pizza. The rare pizza W. Why is the flag missing? Hello? It's just a default flag. Chicken katsu box. That's not a box, but, you know, I appreciate the effort. Okay, we got a Chud dog. Okay, there's not a Chud dog appearance in all of these. That's good to know. Actually aesthetically pleasing. Pie and chips. Lower price. Better framing, if I'm being honest. This looks like ass. This probably tastes better on the left if I'm keeping it a buck. I would almost put money on this tasting better, but everything about the right just looks better. Okay. Gotta go on taste, I guess. Granted, nobody really likes the meat pie stuff, so that seems reasonable. Beyond sausage. I didn't even peep that was a vegan option. Okay, so that was never winning ever. Potato wedges, solos. I don't know what kind of sauce. Is that tartar sauce? That's crazy. Ball right. Does your hot dog bend to the right or left? Up. Welcome in, all in vain. Gotta be pork neck and a bun, right? It's German, too. Surely. 25% for the left is kind of crazy, I will say. That did not look that bad. 2 pork belly sandwiches with 4 egg rolls and chips. $80. I didn't even need to look to know that that was the US. Yeah, it's the Nutella donuts all day. Not even a big fan of Nutella, but like, what are we doing? Bocadillo with ham and cheese. I mean, yet again, this probably tastes really good, but this looks kind of abhorrent for what it is. This looks kind of like nothing, though. I feel like it's got to be the right. Okay, unfortunate. 8 out of 10. Below community average. The community's getting too good, man. They're taking too many hints from me. And they're getting better at it. It's definitely the pizza slice here, no? No, it's definitely not, because this is more food on the left. You just can't see the flag underneath the fog in the skies over there. You know what? That might actually be it. That would make sense. Definitely the left there, for sure. Really sad sausage, honestly. Normally, I would mess up the sausage in those, but that was extraordinarily sad. Roast potatoes and beef gravy. How does a cup of mushy peas get 42% of the vote? Like, what are we doing? That's absolutely divine. How does that get 54%? Hello? What are we doing? Okay, granted, this is 56 cents. Not bad. 56 Canadian cents, mind you. So this is like a quarter here in the US. It does look like they left some of the plastic on. So we're not picking that. Rock's Burger. I mean, I'm a sucker for a burger with a fried egg. I'm gonna keep it real, and hash brown and bacon, but like the right just looks so much more aesthetically pleasing. Why are they both exactly $5.61? It's probably something weird. They're probably both like $4.99 in American dollars, or maybe, you know, I'm assuming it's like, since we're in Canadian currency, it's some kind of weird like rounding thing. Not rounding, but you know what I mean. It gets lost in translation, so to speak. Kane's voice, where's Balatro? It's coming. It's coming. Pause. Definitely the double smash. The double smash is sexy. Do it clap sometimes. Cheeseburger and waffle fries. I mean, the waffle fries is the deal breaker there, but like in a good way. Waffle fries are so sexy. Ooh, Polish sausage is really good. Don't get me wrong, but for $21, is this beating onion bread? I feel like it's a 20% on the Polish sausage angle, but I could have easily seen it being an onion bread W there. Okay, the right is edible. Barely. Don't get me wrong. Barely edible, but it is edible. So it's a 20 on the right. How many hours do you have in Balatro, and how many of those hours have you actually played and not been yapping? About, I think on Steam, I'm close to 1,170. How many of those hours have been played not yapping? Probably like 12. Maybe 13. We'll split the difference and call it 12 and a half. Fried chicken bites with a pint or double bacon cheese. The double bacon cheese is so much more food. Yo, Turtle Bean with the raid. Holy shit, man. Welcome in, Raiders. Bean, hope you had a good stream. We are we're doing the Super Scrandle. We're doing the Super Scrandle real quick, and then we'll be locking in on Balatro. I got a new profile cooking up for a YouTube video that I'm making, and then if we achieve what we're setting out to achieve on that profile, then we might do Jokerless streaking. We're gonna see, or we'll do Slay the Spire 2, or we'll do some other third thing. I don't know. Raiders, welcome in. Robo with the follow. Appreciate y'all. Ooh, and Vagabond with the raid. Yo, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, I'm not clarifying what we're doing for the Vagabond Raiders. They know. Walked into the Scrandle. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. So we're doing some Scranning right now, and then Balatro it'll be in like 10 minutes from now. So if you're just here for the Balatro, just like, you know, go grab a snack, like take a shit or something, and when you get back, we'll be Balatroing it up. Appreciate the raids though. Hope everybody's streams went well. Thank you guys once again. It's got to be the left just off of like quantity of food, right? I'm not super confident, so we'll go for a 40%. That's actually tragic. Was the right that much more aesthetically pleasing? Me personally, I'm saying no, but apparently the populace disagrees. Does the chicken come with the beer? Yeah. Generally, it's everything shown. It'll like specify in the subtext if it's not everything shown. Buffalo chicken, Sammy, and fries. This literally looks like rip-off Cane's. This literally looks like a Walmart Caniac combo, which I'm not saying that in a bad way, and actually the fries do look way better than Cane's fries. What is it with every good fast food establishment having awful fries? Can we talk about that? The two main suspects are Raising Cane's and Culver's, man. If they actually had good fries, they would monopolize the industry. That's like the only thing holding those two establishments back. My God. Culver's especially, man. Culver's food is so unbelievably based, and then their fries are just like inedible. It's wild. Anyway, this got to be the breakfast wrap, right? Just off of like money. I'm not super confident because this does look pretty good. It's a 2 chicken finger angle though for $20. I'm not thinking. Yeah, it's got to be breakfast wrap. Culver's is a twice-a-year treat, so you don't die of a heart attack. That is also so true. Hello, Scrandle? Hello? Hello? Don't make me refresh the page. Appreciate you, Afflictions. Many thanks. Yo, Scrandle. Hello? All right, I guess we're hitting a refresh angle, and it didn't save my game. So, who's ready for Balatro? Let's go. Wait, that's huge. Do you think if I click back on it? Oh, no, it did save the game. All right, crisis averted. Never mind. Sorry, chat. Hot dog chicken box. Am I crazy for saying the chicken box looks better? Wait. Hey. Whoa. They're trying to pull a fast one on me. Do we see this, chat? Do we see the meat vessel here? This is not a hot dog. This is a brat, okay? Those are two very different things. Extraordinarily different things. Yo, they're trying to pull a fast one on me. Dude, it's 100% the left. The chicken wins, right? But I'd rather have the hot dog brat. No. If it's a brat, it definitely wins. Excuse me. You can't lose your streak if you don't continue the streak. That's why I'm not running back the Docs challenge thing yet. Okay, what's the evil scran? This is chips with some kind of seasoning. Retro Day bargain. Salt and vinegar discos, tea, and a curly whirly. I mean, you get more food on the left, but it's got to be a fries angle. I would be so impressed if it were not. Fried fish and macaroni pie. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. This might be the one like fried fish related thing on the Scrandle that I would not eat. This does not look super appetizing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Granted, the opponent does not look appetizing in any way, shape, or form, so we're definitely going for a left angle here. Pork fried rice. Oh, it's free though. See, this is difficult because it's free buff over like sharing box meta. I think sharing box meta always wins. At a certain point, you just show so much food on the screen that people will always vote for it no matter what it is, unless it's like completely terrible. I think, yeah, I think sharing box. I think that's always the meta. Surely it's not the left. The thing holding back this double bacon cheese is that it's such a bad picture. Like, the lighting is horrible. If this were framed differently, and especially if it had different lighting, this would solo pretty much everything that we've seen already tonight. But this is just such a bad picture. I think it still wins, though. Nope, it's going to get shit on. Oh, never mind. Okay. Honestly, that was anybody's game. Okay, so here's the thing. The Christmas dinner in a cup is an affront to God, but I don't think I've ever seen an apple crumble win on the Scrandle in my entire life. I think that's changing right here. If it doesn't, I'm going to be sad. Okay. I don't know what the Scrandle's, like, opposition to apple crumble is, but it just never wins. Did something dubious happen with apple crumble in, like, in England or something to make everybody hate it? Because I feel like apple crumble is, like, hilariously underrated on the Scrandle, like, comically so. Fully loaded dog. I feel like this is going to be dog shit. This has got to be a skip angle, though, because I can't see the quality. Okay, the right never wins. If you were a little older, I'd let you crumble my apple. Welcome in, Doc. That's to be expected. So these are like the same pizza, but this is like half as much money on the left. If this doesn't win, I'm ending stream. Okay. We got to get that S rank. No, we have 2 skips left and a 20% button. Fried chicken and waffle sandwich. Horrid picture, man. This has to be a skip angle. Horrible picture. Actually crazy. Okay, I mean, come on. This is where I start to get nervous, bro. Because, like, this doesn't look super appetizing. Don't get me wrong. But, like, the left is, like, a cafeteria-ass cheeseburger. This is, like, a McDonald's burger that you would get for, like, $1.73. It's $22, and it's from France. Which, I'm not kidding, is part of the Scrandle meta. Anything from France does worse. Provably. So this is, like, bro... like... They want me to pick the left because it's like a trick question. This is like somebody showing you, hey, what's 4 plus 8? And then the 2 answers that you get are like 12 and like 92,849. Like, obviously it's 12, but like, why would they show you such a comically strange answer if it wasn't that one, right? That's what I'm getting at. I think it's got to be 20% on the right. Because I'm not super confident, but, like, no way the right loses. Yeah, okay. They're trying to trip me up. This... Do I dare use my last skip here? I feel like I have to, man. It's $20 as opposed to $10. Wait, this is the... No. I don't have to use my skip. This is the chicken box we saw before. Wait. This is the chicken box that we saw before. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one. It was the chicken box that was compared with, it was right when we got the turtle bean, right? I don't remember what it was compared with. But I'm pretty sure this is like low 60s range. So do we think a $20 jerk chicken box is beating the low 60s range? I feel like, yeah, but I can't, like, with this being the evil round, I can't judge this because this could very easily be, like, bad. Most chickens bak. Interessante. Shit. I think I gotta hit a skip angle. That's kind of unfortunate, though. Hot dog or barbecue pulled pork loaded fries? I mean, I'm way more of, like, a this type of thing guy. I just am not a huge hot dog fan. But I feel like the left doesn't win. I don't know, though. I'm going to go 20% on the left. Never mind. Could not have been more wrong. Could not have been more wrong. Haggis pie or fish and chips? There's literally no way in hell that I go all in on this fish and chips and it loses. Oh my goodness, it might. Okay, huge. I need to hit like one more 20% and then we get an S rank. I can just cash out. This is literally labeled as food. I mean, what do you want me to do with this? Hello? This is labeled as food. Huge. I think it's got to be a food angle, if nothing else, just for the meme. $19 of food. This does not look like $19 of food, in fairness. But this also doesn't look like a $7 hot dog. Is this ketchup and mozzarella cheese? Oh, hell no. It's got to be a food angle just because of that. I do not care. Okay, now we just need to survive until we can get out. And I think 5 mil is the S rank cutoff. I know there's conflicting reports in my chat, but before they updated the Super Scrandle, the S rank cutoff was 5 mil. So now I think if we just don't die, we got it. But I do need to still win this round because the next escape round is next round because they do them every 3 rounds, and we're at round 29. So even if I hit like a 20%, if I lose, then I'm not at 5 mil. Chick cone goes crazy. Yeah, the chick cone is kind of wild. C. Carl with the follow. Welcome in. Korean barbecue chicken waffle cone. I think this is way too gimmicky, if I'm being honest. It's half the price of the right, which is like kind of something for it, but I think this is just way too gimmicky. This is something that would be sold in an American stadium. This is akin to like the ice cream nachos that we always see, and that shit never wins. I think it's got to be the right for sure. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna see if the if 5 mil is the cutoff for an S rank. Let's see. Nice. Okay, I was correct. Yo, people in my chat were yelling at me constantly when the new update came out that the cutoff was 10 mil. It's 5 mil, chat. It's 5 mil, bro. All right, well, there's our S rank super scran for the day. Almost right on schedule. I said 10 minutes after the raids we would be on Balatro. It's been 12 minutes. You're telling me that the food on a scrandle looks like it's from a stadium? Really? Okay, but like, you catch my drift. If a food is too gimmicky, it like always loses. Always. And Balatro isn't being captured by OBS. That's huge. Hello? OBS, you got that, right? Okay, huge. All right, so to reiterate, because I know we had some late raiders. We had some raiders from Vagabond pull up literally frame perfect with it when I was done explaining it. This is a brand new profile. This is a brand new profile from Balatro. Well, it's not brand new. It was brand new Friday of last week. We have gotten to black stake on the red deck. I need to win on orange stake to unlock the erratic deck for this profile. This is for a YouTube video that I'm making in the future. I need to unlock the erratic deck on this profile. I need to unlock that deck without unlocking the foil, hollow, or polychrome editions. Actually, any of the editions, preferably, but I think it's mostly just foil. But I don't remember, and I'm too lazy to check my notes. So I'm trying to do it without unlocking any of the editions, and I'm trying to also do it without unlocking Mary Andy, because we're trying to do some like unlock manips for some seeded shenanigans. So we're kind of just chilling on a new profile, going through the motions, and then after we achieve that, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I said, maybe we'll play Jokerless, try to win streak that, or maybe we'll pivot to Slay the Spire 2. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, black stake, red deck, lock in. Oh, I forgot to run a Jamba. Okay, well, you get knowledge of the anti-1 skip tags. 1 minute Jamba up. Everybody bet your points. Snails with 110 stream streak. Hell yeah, man. Using my streak to say, Shock, you're muted. Widow we not, but okay. Widow we not, but whatever you say. What if there's a secret S+ rank that requires 20 million? I unironically think we've gotten to 20 mil before. I think. I could be wrong. What did he say? He's muted. Ball ride. Fantastic. All right. Predictions got like 20 seconds left. We'll let that ride while we play the first blind. Bang. Go for the clurbs. All right. Punished. Huge. To be fair, I think diamonds was the next best thing, and that also yielded like no results. I can just get out with this. Hey, Shock, don't forget to set up predictions, by the way. Yo, thanks, Schmeck. I appreciate you. 3 turn subtitles on into what did you type? You're muted. Hello. All right, we'll take the buffoon because I ain't taking no greedy joker. I haven't discovered a swashbuckler, apparently, so we'll just take him. Me the emperor, too. Ball right. World could be fine until, like, the boss, I guess. All right. +1 sabotage on the switch buttons redeemer, because I was going to play that 2-pair. Ball right. Ball right. Could be odd Todd just to get through the beginning of the game. I think that's fine. Now we just accumulate money. Bang. Can Focus get C++ on profile 3 before I get it once? I don't think I'm ever... I don't think I'm going to be getting C++ on this profile. Wait, did he say no hollow? Oh, shit. I think that... Okay, now I need to check my notes. I think that ends up being fine. I know for sure... Okay, yeah, now I'm checking my notes. I know for sure with an absolute certainty I can't unlock foil. But I do need to pay attention to that. Thank you, Doc. Good catch. Holo tag might matter, but if it does, it matters not as much. Let's see. Okay. Is this... No, that's foil. Bear with me, chat. Apologies. Oh, is this the right... No, this isn't right. What is happening? Hello? Is this even the right... This is not... Okay, never mind. I was not viewing the correct thing. Professional streamer, by the way. This is the correct thing, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so... Okay, actually, holotag looks like it's completely fine to unlock. I for sure don't want foil, and I maybe don't want polychrome. I gotta double check polychrome. Yeah. Foil is like the big offender. What does... Okay. It's for sure... Yeah. This is fine. Yeah. Okay. Crisis averted. We're okay. It's just for sure foil and polychrome is like kind of cool. Polychrome is like kind of cool if we don't unlock it, but it's like if we do, it's whatever. We just want to stay the hell away from foil. Which also means I didn't peep this until like it was too late last time. But luckily it didn't happen. We can't take things that can like accidentally generate it as well, right? So we have to be wary of like, okay, +2 for the switch buttons redeemer. We have to be wary of like judgment cards. Obviously like Wheels of Fortune and things of the like, but we have to be wary of judgment cards. We have to be wary of riffraff is like untakeable, which is really sad. And things such as. Can you explain why you're doing this in 30 minutes? Yeah, I definitely can. The video will be out by the 20th, hopefully. Exclamation mark YT, get caught up. I mean, probably it's just trio here, right? He's going to talk about this in 5 hours. Hey, I don't... Okay, I do yap that much. Never mind. I do 100% yap that much. Go next. It's aces over sevens every day of the week. See, I told you. Every blueprint is going to show up foil. I mean, in theory, that's fine. We're only going up until orange stake, so, I mean, we don't need, like, that many... We don't need, like, super turbo heaters of runs. We just need, like, stuff that can get us by. Scholar blocks into hanging, Chad, for sure. Good comms. Ball, right? Straight flush? Nah, bro, we don't need that where we're going. Discarded Strush to fail the 3 oak. It's on brand for me, dude. Bang. Haven't discovered Chaos. What is this madness? I actually don't want that. Rare situation where I'm passing up a Mercury card. Also, I mentioned this last time we played on the profile, but I'm just mentioning it here again so that people don't freak out when it inevitably happens. I was checking it during my testing of this. For some reason, taking foil playing cards does not count as unlocking the foil edition. It's only when you have a foil Joker in your slots. So we can take addition to playing cards all we want. We just have to be wary of what goes into our Joker slots. Which I don't know how or why that works, but, like, I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? Ooh, Cloud9. That could be fun. Chaos is better here, but I think I'm going to ditch it for the Cloud9. Doesn't even know Madness is uncommon, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I can't cryptid this if I put the talisman on it. All right, I just have to cryptid this. Bang. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're chilling. 3 oak value. Well, we also get the Cloud9 build cooking then, right? It's always a Strush build. Let's not lie to ourselves. True. How could I be so foolish? Yo, give me Cryptid on another 9. Damn! Wait, I could medium this guy, and then if we strengthen, we have a Purple Seal 9, and then we just never lose. Also, I'm taking Overstock, because I have an Econ Joker, and we're still, like, early game. Being broke to tooth, because I don't find what I want. Never mind. Bang. Alrighty. There's our blueprint that we were yapping about. I guess we just get rid of Const, huh? Boss is Vasa. I think with 5 hands, we're fine on that. Holy shop. Yeah, that shop is... Okay, also, chat. Notice how I get shops like this when I'm not gold streaking? Can we just talk about that? Notice how when I'm on, like, the bum profile for just, like, YouTube video novelty, we get Grimbo hologram blueprint shop. Next time I gold streak, my opening shop is going to be, like, Smeared Joker Emperor into, like... I don't know. Some bullshit. Overstock, didn't know your username was referenced in-game, just like being in Vagabond for real? Wait, true. RIP 9, yeah, I kind of forgot we're going for 9s. Paying attention's overrated, though. Want to know a fun fact? Jeff Bezos became a billionaire not long after he was 1 billion seconds old. Is that truth, or is this some kind of meme that I'm falling for? Those were all going to be perishable or rentals or both. You're actually so right about that. Jokes aside, you are actually so correct, Amundo, there. I wish we had, like, 1 Venus level so I could justify taking Blueprint Spaceman. But I think I'm just not allowed to do that. Could be lucky 9, lucky soon to be 9, hopefully. You turn 1 billion seconds old when you're 31. Jeff was 35. Did I hear billion McDonald's? +2. That was Ethamir. That was awesome. That was so funny. I gotta say. I feel like we could grab Spaceman here, but it might be bad into the boss if we don't get a Spaceman hit in like exactly this blind. So I'm gonna be the bigger person, and I'm gonna say we're not grabbing the Spaceman, and it is gonna make me cry, but that just is what it is. Give me the 9s. Surely I hit them. Right? Right? Yeah. Oh, the lucky one, too. Yo, give me Molt. I was going to try and say Molt instead of money, because then if it procced, I could have been like, oh, I'm in the card's head. But it didn't work. God, I'm such a loser chud. Give me 9s. Brother. All right, I just don't want either of these. That's unfortunate. Spaceman understands but won't forgive you for this, by the way. That's understandable. Just as Spaceman understands, I also understand. And I can only beg for Spaceman's forgiveness. Hashtag not copying Swashbuckler. Professional player, by the way. Do I have Misprint Tech unlocked? I do. There's not a 9 on top, so I'm a little bit hesitant to just play the flush here. World card does nothing for me. I think I just play the pair, and we go for 9's 3 oak. Hashtag forgetting to copy swash again. That's something. 7 of spades. Kind of whack. Yeah, keeping a 10 there was fine for like full house, I guess. Bang. It's so free, times 9, this always wins. Water is so rude on red, isn't it, dude? Water's just such a rude boss in general. I guess if you're doing anything other than paramaxing, but if you're not paramaxing, are you really playing Balatro? I mean, come on, man. I guess another lucky 9. Strength angle's kind of bad, so we'll make another lucky 9 into temperance. That allows me to telescope immediately in this shop, and then I can go a little bit in the red and go telescope 3 oak level into like death card lucky 9, I guess is fine. I'll play the full house here just to get more lucky procs. Coolio. Is it only foil we can't do? Another else is free game. Foil, yeah, foil and polychrome. Foil and polychrome, and then we also can't unlock Mary Andy, but you have to... Mary Andy is like a joker that you have to try to unlock, because Mary Andy's unlock requirement is finish a run in less than 12 rounds, or in 12 rounds or less. So we're like never doing that, right? So right now it's just avoid all the foil shit. My goat streamed when I'm off of work. Huge. Good shit, man. Glad you could catch me. Do you ever glass here? I don't think so. Lover's card is a little cringe for like debuffs, but I don't have any like molt on score. I guess we have like lucky cards, but not worried about it. I hate red deck gold stake after that 30+ loss streak. I think red deck on my phone specifically is my highest win rate deck. No, it's definitely yellow on my phone because I play a ton of yellow on my phone, but out of all the other decks, I think red deck is my highest win rate on my phone. Which I don't know why that is, because I feel like every time I play it on stream, I do really badly on gold stake, but on my phone, I kind of be tearing red deck up. Fish is stinky. I mean, we have 4 discards. If this is gold stake yellow deck, then fish is stinky, but like we have 4 discards. Okay, or we could just top deck it, but like that's what I'm alluding to, right? When we have 4 discards and we're on like slightly lower scaling, like fish is completely fine, no? Throwback's requirement for unlock is continue a saved run from the main menu. That's so weird. Isn't that such a strange unlock for throwback? I'm glad you brought that up, because every time I like look at that shit's so odd, man. Especially when there are 2 unlocks in the game where it's like, hey, you need to skip blinds to unlock these guys, and then the guy that cares about skipping is just like, yeah, you can just like, you know, take a piss and come back and you unlock me. Like, huh? Its old effect was your starting hand each round is your final hand the last round, which makes more sense. Wait, what? Well, like, it's because of the name? Oh, that makes sense. Sell Cloud9 for Brainstorm. Yeah, surely. What Joker was the last one you unlocked? For me, it was Satellite. I was so bad with my econ. I want to say it was also Satellite. Barring legendaries. If we're not barring legendaries, then Yo Rick was the last one I unlocked. It genuinely... I had everything else in the entire game in my collection, and it took, like, literally a week's worth of streams to unlock Yo Rick. which was quite frustrating. Okay, there's the strength payoff. Eternal Madness with no other Eternals. Surely that's the play. I think I want the Magician cards more than I want Full Strength. Go next. Just gonna discard everything here because we have more 9s that I can put Lucky on, I'm almost certain. Yerp. I'll put gold on just some random shit. Not too worried about it. For me, it was Hit the Road. I feel like that's justifiable. Hit the Road's unlock requirement is so weird. No! Hit the Roads make sense for what it is. You know what I'm thinking of? And I'm pretty sure it has to do... I'm a new player, right? I was a late adopter, so to speak, of Balatro, so I'm pretty sure it's from pre-rework Seeing Double. Also, hello, Brainstorm. You know what has the weirdest unlock is Seeing Double. Seeing Double's unlock, again... It probably makes sense if you're like a quote-unquote old head, but for me, being like a late adopter, Seeing Double's unlock requirement made absolutely no sense. It used to be idle, but always 7 of clubs, I think. Am I crazy to say that that's better for what it is? For the record, I don't think the name Seeing Double makes sense contextually for either of those. But I feel like that's just a better Seeing Double than right now. A lot of people think it's like not that bad. A lot of people just think it's a better duo, or not a better duo, but like the same as duo. I honestly don't think Seeing Double is all that. How many 9s do I have total? 10. Could be getting rid of my blue seal here, but I have telescopes. I think it's always just immolate. Purple seal on the wild card is a little bit unfortunate. Because it gets debuffed more often, but like it is what it is. All right, and cryptid, more purple seal 9s, huge. Can go. I have a level 3 oak. I think it's just definitely this. All right, Planet Merchant Ass Shop. Oh wait, strength card, huge. I literally just unlocked Seeing Double like 20 minutes ago. Isn't it such a weird unlock requirement? I just checked my YouTube. I'm 1 away from hitting 2K. That's crazy. Huge, man. I'm going to be checking that so much, trying to get the screenshot of exactly 2K. You're 1 away from hitting 2K? Hang on. Am I subbed to you on YouTube? I maybe am able to help you out here. Okay, yo, get your screenshot tool ready. All right, I got that. Unless somebody in chat beat me, I was number 2K. My final achievements are Completionist and Extreme Couponer. Illusion. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Illusion is dog shit unless you're playing like a ton of gold stake. 5s into 6 for 6th sense. Yeah, surely that matters. Bang. Wow, I can finally make a Shock stream. Hi, Shock. What's up, Kiwi? Why the heck is Flower Pot unlock? Reach ante-8? That's it? Dude, this is what I'm saying. There's so many Jokers that just have such odd requirements, man. If I didn't have Telescope, I think we could justify this pivot. Probably we still can. We'll put a pin in that. Blueprint is reach ante 9. Yeah. 2001 now. I had like a 10-second window to get that screenshot. Huge. Hey, you got it now, though. GG's. I think... Yeah, I think it's not worth Okay, rewarded. Does Flower Pot work with wild cards? Yes, but it's not in the way that you're probably thinking. It works with wild cards if there's still 4 suits among cards. So like just scoring 1 wild card does not make Flower Pot trigger. But if you have like 2 hearts, a diamond, and a club, and you put the wild card on one of the hearts, then Flower Pot triggers, if that makes sense. A wild card can count as any singular suit. Yeah, that's a much more concise way of putting it. Bang. Wii Jokers win in 18 or less rounds. Why is it not like Hit the Road, but played 2s instead of discards? Who knows, man? Wait, Wii Joker is one of the skip jokers? Wait, I thought Stuntman was one of the skip jokers. No, Stuntman is score like 1 billion points or something, isn't it? Or it's like 100 mil. Why is that? Is that not... I feel like that's like maybe justified because it's like just like a generically strong Joker, but that still feels kind of weird, just like mechanically. How does scoring like a bunch of points relate to Stuntman? That's a stunt? I guess that is a stunt. Okay, I can maybe see that. You're kind of reeling me in. Bad sequence into the Arcana pack. I could have blocked more efficiently. My attention span is literally 4 seconds long, so I don't know if it actually mattered. Put a pin in that. Surely family swings back around. It's been so long, I can't remember what my last non-legendary unlock was. I can't either with 100% certainty, but I'm pretty darn sure it was Satellite. Shoot the Moon is playing every heart card in your deck in 1 round. Why? That's what I'm saying. Yo, look up Hanging Chad as well. Does Hanging Chad make any sense contextually? I feel like no. Hanging Chad is the unlock requirement for Hanging Chad is some shit like win a boss only playing high card. I feel like that does not make any contextual sense with Chad. Which is pretty funny because Satellite was also my last Joker for C++. Interesante. I mean, bro, like, that's justified. What the hell are you doing with a Satellite in, like, 99.9% of Gold Stake games, right? Should have been Baron. My last one was Baron. My last... I don't know if you're, like, making a joke, but my last Joker for C++ was unironically Baron. And I was not trying to do it in a way of, like, haha symbolism. It's just Baron sucks that much in Gold Stake, I think. So I just didn't bother taking him at all. No for the only use high card unlock. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, instead of Chad. I mean, dude, literally, that makes more sense, no? Okay, hold up. I got to use the Baron Shoot the Moon synergy recently in my streak. It was so fun. Baron is a 1 out of 100 runs Joker, but that 1 out of 100 runs is so fun. Baron is good in Gold Stake specifically because Mime is good in Gold Stake. That's like the way I see it. Of course, you get like Shoot the Moon synergy, and that is unironically super fun. But I feel like Mime is a Joker that you can pick up in Gold Stake. The more that I play Gold Stake, I feel like Mime is a Joker that if you have room, you just auto-pick it, and that makes Baron more desirable. Because even if your deck is fixed, standalone Baron is dog shit in Gold Stake. Even if you're holding, like, 4 kings, unless you have, like, Giga Planet levels, Baron still kind of blows. But if you have Baron Mime, it's just over. Unless you're Raffle. True. Hello. That's kind of silly. Probably it doesn't see any use, but like Crimson Heart, Silver Bullet, I don't see why not. Mime does better than Baron, low-key. I mean, yeah. It's just because Mime is more like generally usable though. Baron has a way higher ceiling even in Gold Stake, but Baron is usable literally on one of every 100 Gold Stake runs. Mime is usable like, I mean, like I said, essentially if you have room for it, Mime is usable, like always. Swash value, that's also true. Baron with Yuri and Burnt Joker was my first Gold Stake win ever. Actually, it was crazy. That's wild. You know what's usable in 68 out of 100 runs? If you're about to say 8-ball, we're about to have some issues. There's the Venet's card. Are you going for 100% again? No. We just need specific unlocks for a new profile. Fool Priestess is crazy. What else am I supposed to do, man? All right, Wasteful Voucher into... if Heart hits Matador first hand, I will laugh my ass off. That would be so funny. I wonder what he's cooking. You'll see. I will say, I think it's going to be a fun video. I will also say, taken way longer than I would have liked it to. I wanted the video to already be out by now, but when I got sick at the beginning of the month, I low-key did not do a goddamn thing as far as that video goes. Which, do I regret it? Yeah, but also I'm saying that in retrospect and not as the sick man who was, like, dying in his room, so, you know. That works. Bang. $26 Temperance with like no sell value increase is crazy. Beanbug? We're not going endless. Why would we beanbug? I also don't even have anything that would, like, care about Beanbug. I don't even have Steel in the... Okay, well. Now I look the fool. It's okay, streamer. Gotta rest up for content. I appreciate it. Bang. Okay, no more purple seals. Whatever. I didn't want them anyway, actually. No, don't break, you chud. That's not how it's supposed to work. Immediately go. I should have ripped these before Hermit. I guess that's final shopped before boss though, so I probably just care about planet levels being in the Fool more than Hermit. Could have probably taken that license, huh? No, I definitely... it's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hierophant? It was close. Yeah, I could have taken license there. I think I'm fine with my decision in not taking it, though. I think it's not going to matter. I'm going to be honest. I think it's not going to matter. Oh, Matador debuff would have been so funny. Alright, we just play some bullshit here since Trio is debuffed, and then probably we win after that. Ball right, never mind. Throw me a bone, pretty please, video game. Lock in. Thank you, much appreciated. No glass is kind of silly, but this gets us, if it doesn't just outright win, this gets us close enough to where like anything on the backswing is fine. There's that other purple seal. There's the great Nolan. Bang. Not a bad. All right. Pay out the believers. We go next. Anaglyph unlocked. Yeah. That's not what we're worried about, though. 1 minute prediction. Everybody vote points. We're going the best stake in the game. We have 3 more stakes. I feel like we could do that tonight. Almost assuredly. Yeah, it's early stream too. No, we definitely could. What are we up to here? I'm gonna pin a comment, Loki. I don't know why I haven't done that before now. Focus can count. Damn, guess I gotta unsub. Wait, true. We're trying to manipulate unlocks on a new profile. I'm gonna do something silly with it for a new YouTube video that I'm cooking up. Okay. We're going to pin this until the end of stream. There we go. I'm actually, like, intelligent with it. Bang. Last video was a banger. I appreciate you. You got to do a crazy thumbnail. I feel like that's my biggest struggle with these new, like, video essays. I feel like I'm bad at making thumbnails. I don't know. It's, like, pretty hit or miss. I feel like the skip tag thumbnail was, like, cool, but... I mean, that one was, like, super easy to make. The update video thumbnail was pretty cool, but, like, the blue stake thumbnail, I think, was kind of bad. Not bad, but it just could have been better. I don't know. I feel like that's what I struggle with most, though. All right, blue stake. Best stake in the game. Lock in. GGWP. I guess we go for diamonds always, huh? Could have checked misprint for a line there, but I'm too lazy for that. This doesn't win, but anything on the backswing does. Do you have to buy a foil card to unlock it? I don't remember how I unlocked the additions. Oh shit, I'm on big blind. I'm intelligent. You have to have exactly a foil joker and enter your joker slots. If you have a foil playing card, it doesn't unlock the foil edition for whatever reason. So if we buy a foil joker from the shop, we unlock it. If we have like if we pop like a judgment card or a riffraff or something, I just spit all over the place. It's my bad. And it yields a foil joker, then we unlock it. What's the boss? Clurb? We can surely get past that with no crazy joker, right? Honestly, no, I'm selling you for the Empress cards. I'm playing it uber conservative. I gotta get the believers their points. I'm just gonna be getting out. What was I saying? Yeah, you have to have a foil joker enter your slots, but if you have foil playing cards or any editioned playing cards, they don't unlock the respective edition, which is really weird. I came across that while I was like quote unquote researching this video, while I was like testing stuff. Very odd interaction. Don't know why that is, but it's kind of cool. So yeah, here's something where I need to pay attention. If we were playing this optimally, it's always judgment here since we don't really have a molt option, but we can't take judgment because that could yield a foil joker and then we would have to reset the entire profile. What joker is it where you need 5 editions of jokers? Like 5 needs to be foil, hollow, etc. I think if you have... I can't remember all editions. I know bootstraps is you need to have 2... You need to have 2 polychrome jokers. I don't remember if there's a joker for all editions. I guess we could take Zany Joker. I don't love it, though. All right, immediately rewarded. We're just playing pairs now. So ripping Aura isn't against the rules? No, Aura is not against the rules. If we rip foil off of an Aura, we shouldn't unlock foil, which is so weird, man. I don't know why that is how it works. But every time I tested it off stream, that's how it worked. So I don't know. I don't think there's, outside of like seeded shenanigans, I don't think there's any technology with that, obviously, but very strange interaction. Also, it's gonna be in the this is gonna be in the YouTube video as well. Not as cool as what we're doing this profile thing for, but if we do Jokerless streaks, there's a really weird piece of technology that I want to show you guys, and hopefully farm a YouTube clip out of as well. Probably just Gold King, huh? When you're farming Aura and Balala. There's the pair level. Yeah, we're just chilling now. Now I just need X-Molt and we win the whole game. Did you clip the Scrap Ooze incident? What is the Scrap Ooze incident? I don't remember what you're referring to. I'm not even trying to be facetious. I just genuinely don't know what that is. Or I don't remember. Something from Spire 2. The 1 in 12,900 from Slay the Spire. Was that the thing where I missed a 95% chance incrementally? Because yeah, I clipped that. That clip did really well. That clip, and especially the Doom clip. The Doom clip got like a lot of views on a brand new TikTok account of mine. Which, speaking of which, I need to make more clips for TikTok, but that's not really top on my priority list because I'm trying to like stay on top of the video essays since those are kind of the bread and butter. I got the unlock all vouchers achievement last Sunday. Planet Tycoon is such a bitch. Planet Tycoon is really frustrating. That's an awesome achievement though. GG's. Okay, hopefully this doesn't win. This shouldn't. Nice. Oh, goddamn, that almost did, actually. Okay, we discard this. Nice. Get some money. All right, anything else is going to win, so we'll just do one of these. Anti-streamer luck, shock superpower. I think it's just, I think I'm just channeling whatever Small Ant has, because that was definitely some luck where it was like the funniest outcome was the one that happened. How else do I miss like every chance in 10% increments from like a 15 all the way up to a 95? I was getting people commenting on that TikTok that were like, yeah, I have thousands of hours in this game and I didn't even know that was like a thing that could happen. I was like, okay, damn. That was in my first like 10 hours of the game. Magic Trick is so pointless unless you have hologram. I would love to see, I think Magic Trick is really bad, but I would love to see specifically an Illusion rework. I think if Magic Trick also got a rework, I would be so cool with that because Magic Trick does suck, but Illusion sucking is like way more offensive to me than Magic Trick sucking. Illusion is fun. Illusion is not fun, bro. It doesn't work. Illusion's bugged. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be able to give you seals, but it just doesn't. But even outside of that, like, if you're late enough in the game where you're unlocking Illusion, like, why do you ever care about just like a random red seal card that it's offering you in the shop? That shit's so ass, right? That's kind of more so my problem with Illusion. I'm not gonna lie, I almost snap picked this this Jokajola for the double tag, not realizing that we would have unlocked foil. I'm just gonna double check. Hollow and negative. I think negative was also fine to unlock, although I didn't think about that. I know I don't need foil, and like polychrome I think we can also unlock, but I'm gonna try not to. It's mostly just foil though. Why can't we unlock foil? That's something that I gotta keep confidential until the vid drops. The astute chatters can probably deduce why we can't unlock foil, and I've probably said it in streams before now, or in like last week's stream, I guess. But I'm gonna try and keep things as vague as possible so that people watch the video. Streamer is needle bad? I don't think so. As long as we don't greed into it, I think it's completely fine. I don't need an erosion here. Do I have telescope? I forgot. Nope. I actually don't want that. I'm going to keep it real. I want him too. God damn it. I want Spaceman so bad, but he's foil. I can't take his goofy ass. It would be interesting if Magic Trick turned into an unbugged illusion and illusion was changed to allow you to add an enhancement edition seal to any card, any specific card that you want in your deck. I think I think Magic Trick being able to produce seals, if I'm keeping it a buck, barring blue seal nerfs, which is always going to be like the big power factor to if they buff those vouchers. I think barring like blue seal nerfs and stuff like that, I think being able to produce seals and put them in the shop is maybe, heavy emphasis on maybe, but it's maybe a little strong. But illusion being like this bad is crazy. I think what illusion should do is it should just add cards from your deck into the shop. Because then that has a little bit of merit in like gold stake runs. But more I guess that's not that good in high score. In gold stake. It's really good for high score. Realistically, I don't know how you make those vouchers better than they already are in gold stake. Because I feel like it's definitely like a Planet Merchant situation. Like Planet Merchant, I think, is a fine effect, but it's always just kind of sucks for what it is in gold stake. I don't think I ever agreed into this blind. I think we just rip it. That sounds broken, not gonna lie. It's really good for high score, but I think that's still like dog shit in gold stake. So like, I don't know. It would be better than what it is, so maybe you just have that happen. Because, like, yeah, it's really good, but in, like, the vast majority of, like, gold stake runs, realistically, how often are you hitting something broken from that in the shop? Especially, like, anti-8 gold stake, because it's a tier 2 voucher, right? So, I mean, it's not even, like, that likely whatsoever that it even shows up in the shop, much less you get value out of it, right? So I think it would still kind of suck if that was the case. Again, it would be really good for like nan-inf runs and things of the like, but in just like anti-8 play, which is what the game is balanced around, I think it would still like be borderline unusable. But it would at least be better. I think we never hex here. How about most played card appears more often in shop? Would you be able to track that, though, is the thing? I guess maybe. Garbage. Bro, these are so buns. Arm's also a little bit stinky. Although it's not, like, terrible. Ball right. These are such cringe spectral cards, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. We keep 2 jacks in hand, and then we can just discard the rest. We only have 1 discard, so can't get more value than that. Ship it. How about cards in shop have a chance to be copies of a card from your deck? I think you could just make it guaranteed to be cards from your deck, and it would still not be broken. I mean, you could test that in gold stake by just like sacking and taking Magician, right? I really don't think it's that broken at all. That's a cool idea, but then what's the point of DNA? Because DNA is guaranteed, right? Illusion, you have to get Magic Trick, which in a vacuum, even given this scenario, is a dogshit voucher, and then you have to also have the good fortune to roll into Illusion. Whereas DNA is just guaranteed. It's Illusion in Joker form. Furthermore, it's guaranteed to be the, well, not guaranteed because you have to hit it in like the hands that you draw, but it's like virtually guaranteed to be the card that you want, whereas illusion in this hypothetical. There's still like some RNG to it. Even if you land a card in the shop, it could just be a dud. And DNA is copyable. Yeah, I suppose that's true as well. Kinda calculated? That was pretty close. Tarot Merchant, I think, is ass right now because this lineup does not beat late game. Ball right. No Blue Seal, otherwise I could consider that. Current Illusion is quite fun. Nah, I disagree, man. Current Illusion's really bad. Even if it wasn't bugged, even if it could give you sealed cards, it would still be horrible for anti-8 play. But, I mean, with the bug where it can't give you cards with seals... Like, why would you ever buy Illusion in Gold Stake? At least, like, Planet Tycoon is, like, probably the worst. Outside of Illusion, it's probably the worst Tier 2 voucher, but there's at least, like, okay, you could be playing Constellation. When the fuck would you ever need Illusion in its current state? Like, ever. It's fun for Bram Poker? I mean, bro. The game isn't balanced around Bram Poker, though, right? You want to have swag on hologram? Yeah, fair enough, I guess. You have one more discard? I know. Oh, shit, it's 21,000. Or it's 20,000, not 25. I'm too Gold Stake headed. Is that worth? I don't think so. These shops have been pretty good to us. Outside of, like, Jokers. The Jokers from the shop, I'm gonna keep it a buck. They kind of all sucked, but... The non-Joker parts of the shop have been pretty fantastic, I can't lie. 21 is playing for you. They're a Balatro chatter, bro. They have to backseat. It's in their blood. I don't hold it against anybody. You got for me? 7 of spades. Magic Trick and Illusion are kind of just hologram vouchers and aren't even that good at that. That's literally what I'm saying, though. Like, especially with Illusion. Because, like, again, Planet Merchant and Planet Tycoon are both, like, awful. But at least, like... Okay, we're dead here, by the way. No, we just popped Familiar. They're both, like, pretty awful most of the time. But at least, like, hey, if you have Constellation, then you're, like, actually pretty happy to see those. Illusion is the same thing as that, but for hologram. But, like, what the fuck is Illusion, man? That's what I'm saying. Like, when are you ever happy to see Illusion in anti-8 gameplay? How about buying an enhanced card and buying an enchanted card enchants another random card in your deck? That I could see being fun. I still don't think that's great, but, like, there's an RNG aspect to it, so, like, the normies are happy with it. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, like, you know, people freak out if you nerf things that are too good. But also that could end up, like, being good. I honestly don't mind that. That's kind of silly. Take banana. It still blows my mind how many people whenever I make, like, YouTube videos regarding, like, game balance and stuff, it still blows my mind how many people will argue in the comments about, like, Rebate doesn't need a nerf, Blue Seals don't need a nerf, Chad doesn't need a nerf. I'm more open to the Chad discourse, but I think the other two are, like, indefensible. I think if you're trying to sit here and argue that, like, Rebate and Blue Seals don't need a nerf, like, that's crazy, man. You can say that you don't want them to be nerfed, and that's another conversation, because I really don't want Blue Seals to be nerfed. But, like, do they need to be? Yeah. Blue Seal to lose $3 for the planet? I think if they're... I honestly think the idea that I had... I think Jeezy may have came up with it. I actually don't remember. It was either I came up with it or Jeezy came up with it, but the idea that I like the most is they give you 2 planets per blue seal, but then they detonate. They go away after that. They like get destroyed after triggering. Because then it's like not a super feels bad moment, because like 2 planet cards is immensely less payout than they give right now. But like 2 planet cards is okay, and they're also like deck fixing, right? So it's not like a huge feels bad moment, because you're at least like, okay, well I can just put this on some dog shit card, and then I profit 2 Mercury cards and half a Hungman. I think that's honestly like not bad. And it also gives the same like amount of planet cards per build. Like it's not, because like the thing that gets brought up a lot is like, oh, just make them a 1 in 3, but then it's like, okay, well you just cram a bunch of blue seals into your deck, and then pairs are still broken because pairs can hold 6 blue seals in their hand and straights can hold what, 3? So I don't love that. Too cool to do Mercury? Nobody's too cool to do Mercury, bro. For every $100 you have, times 1 Molt Joker idea. I don't love that, honestly. Specifically because Bootstraps is like, I think the rate just needs to be, I don't know. Times 1 Molt, a duo for having $100 in the bank is kind of wild, and it does nothing before then. Like, part of the reason that Bull is really good is because you don't need $100 in the bank for it to be decent, right? If you have, what, $25, if you're at interest cap, it's a Sly Joker. Like, that's already really nice. But, like, Bootstraps and that Joker just would fall off because, like, Bootstraps needs $40 in the bank to be marginally better than an Abstract Joker. Like, what are we doing at that point? I like those style of Jokers conceptually, but, like, Bootstraps especially is just, like, inexcusably bad for what it is. Is it ever Dagger here? Just to get some scaling Molt online? Maybe. Could be Dagger over Nanner. Then I'm cutting myself off of Cavendish, but maybe that doesn't matter. I think we go like this. I feel like Illusion should have some kind of help towards deck fixing and getting Polyon cards rather than just bloating the shop. Dude, I 100%. It needs something to stand out, because in its current state, it's just awful. You literally, like, never want it, ever. Again, in, like, anti-8 gold stake, but that's what I play the most of, and that's what the game is balanced, so that's usually what I refer to when I'm talking about, like, game balance. Ball right, I gotta... Oh, wait, I have another discard. Huge. How many death cards have I put on these jacks, man? Holy. How about allowing transferring card modifications? Is that not just a death card for, like... Is that not just a death card for, like, for all intents and purposes? No? I guess some builds care about rank. I'm too pair-pilled. Maybe it gets an additional ×1 Molt for every $100 earned, not money you have. That I could maybe see being a little bit usable. How much money do you earn in the average Balatro run? I feel like 200, 300 bucks, right? Also, I'm fucking throwing. I didn't buy jack shit for the ceremonial dagger. We literally just lose here, I'm almost certain. I took so much money and no score. I'm like not paying attention whatsoever. Hex Prage? We're so back. I actually don't know if that does anything for the record. I don't think it does. Nah, it's too late. If I would have ripped that at the beginning of the round, we could have gotten out. Molt Trigger wins? Or if I have like Molt Jacks on top, that could maybe be technology. I think it's always worth the discard if that's the gambit. Ball right? Maybe? This is guaranteed 8 Molt. This is potential 20. So I guess we just calc this, and if it doesn't win, then we always ship the lucky card. Is the angle. 11 Molt plus 16 plus 8 times 1.5. 52.5 Molt, and then the chips would be 165 plus Squimbo would be 140. 305 times, what did I say, 52.5? 52.5. 16 grand, so that doesn't get us out. Well, I don't think Molt Trigger gets us out then. Molt Trigger gets us out, because we're off by like 7 grand. Oh, we could also do this for the Molt from Fist. Yeah. X Molt in the shop. Surely we just get a Molt and a money hit here, right? Bang, we lose. Alright, I played that like a fucking goober. It's my bad. Hex hit was actually crazy there, but I needed to pop it earlier. Free points? Yeah, my brain just doesn't work. For anyone who's new to the stream, calc is short for calculator. Calc is short for calculator, guys. We just use swag around here. Alright. Minute prediction. Lock back in. Jamble the points. Jamble the points. I'm clicking play. Rug pulled if we didn't see investment tag. Nope. I'm re-gambling my soul. Hell yeah. This has never gone wrong for anyone in the history of humanity or fiction. Has someone made Shaka misprint tech mod that just shows the top card always? That already exists, but I feel like that's not something that we should use. Oh, I hexed Polychrome. I think I didn't want to unlock Polychrome, but it is what it is. I should have just not hexed there. Polychrome's fine. I would have rather not unlocked it, but I don't think it actually matters. It's really just 100% foil. Switch buttons back. I got you. I just went into the fucking Joker menu to do that. No, not new run. God. I can't click buttons, man. Okay, we'll play the flush here. I'm not going to get too flamboyant with it. Focus. Focus. Yo, I know, chat. How many hearts? Top deck 5 diamonds here. Straight? Yeah. Focus. What, bro? That was the reason we lost last game? Yeah, true. Hermit in here? Damn. I gotta hang 6s, right? I do also want grabber, and then I guess we'll just take walkie-talkie so that I don't die next blind if there's nothing. Focus limbo reference. Huh? I was just very concerned you were scamming me. What do you mean? I would never scam anybody on like a prediction or anything like that. It's just not something I would do. More kings? Fuck, man. There's a 5-letter word that I'm looking for. Huh? Sure. Run it back. Make more 8s for rebate, I guess. Take clearance sale next shop. My next guess was 8 keys. Okay. We're chilling. Need that rebate money? This probably wins. We'll see. Let's go. Still no rebate money. All right. Well, that's awesome. I guess I get to scale Squimbo one more time, so I won't complain. Ooh. I do like a bull more than I like a Squimbo. I'm going to keep it real. Let's go like this. Let's rip Arcana. I think I'm just going to do this instead of the $4. Just keep it a buck. If I have rebate, I don't need Jolden Joker. I think we pass. Oh wait, my swash is like way worse, but I do have a bull now, so it's fine. We're turbo chilling, methinks. Play these. There's the kings. I'm just gonna strength the queens, man. More immediate gratification from mail-in. Next hand wins pretty much no matter what. Bang. Plus $5. This bull's about to be nutty. It's actually crazy to me how much better bull is than bootstraps. Now we just need X-Molt over Squimbo and we win. We should make a Red Bull texture for bull. No. Nah, because Red Bull's not iconic in the Scrandle. Also, I gotta get those mods to work again. Keep forgetting about that. I don't know if we'll bring them back, though, because a lot of people freak out when I have skins, because they, like, don't know what stuff is. Which, like, it's fun for stream, but I don't know. I've always said I want my stuff to be inviting for, like, newer players who don't know what the hell the game is all about. Not a ton of rebate value there, but we're still accruing value on the egg. This is just GG now. Probably we just never lose. Notably, like I said, foiled card does not unlock the foil edition. Still don't know why this is, but it is. All right, no rebate value. That's huge. This rebate also hits 7s when I've strengthed 2 7s. Fortunately, I just top deck both of them because I'm a Chad. Excuse me. $12 clams. Rip you. Could be gold card, could be purple seal. Can we take gold card if I have 2 blues already? There's the hermit. Could be dagger if I didn't already have swash. Hermit again. Check buffoon. Probably nothing in here. Go next. Rebate on 7s again. Yo, what the hell? Also, I'm still playing 4 cards into the non-existent Squimbo. I'm actually like a genius. Bang. We could just make the bowl red. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I love Swash Egg. I notoriously don't like Swash Egg. But, I mean, on builds like this, when it works, it just works. It just works. Mein Buddha. What? You betray me. I just don't like it because it's overglazed, man. I'm gonna keep it real. The only reason why I don't like Swash Egg is because every noob at the game, when I was like starting up streaming, was like, oh my god, dude, Swash Egg is so good. And it's so mid.
Hot Potato 1.5.
Ike Yori with the tier 1. Appreciate the 6 months. Welcome in. Is Hot Pot 1.5 in the works? Is this the announcement, chat? It's ass and I love it for that. It's not even ass, but it's just like so infrequent, right? Wait, photograph is this emote. Wait, okay. The house photograph actually would go hard. I can't lie there. That would be kind of fire. Surprised we'd be getting standard packs since we picked up the hologram. In collaboration with Murphy, huge. Once again, not unlocking foil there. I guess we just continue to strength kings for the rebate. How many 8s do I have? I have a lot of 8s, right? I have 2 6s. That's what I should be going for. What about jacks? 4 jacks. Yeah, I think we hold the hang 'em here. I have a lot of AIDS. Shock 2026. Hello? I said 8s, bro. What do you mean? Garbage. Me a 6. 5s and 4s. Nah. Make lucky cards. Bro just said it. Self-fulfilling prophecy. All right, you kind of got me there. It's messed up, chat. There's the last of the 6s. Couple of 3s on the chopping block as well. Rip this. Hopefully this wins. Yup. Level 9 pair. Another hungman. I believe I have telescope, right? Yeah, there's no shot I don't. Bang. Yep, this is indeed a telescope angle. Okay, what's next to kill? 7s or queens? I have 3 ofs. But queens I can strengthen to kings. 7s I can strengthen to 8s, I guess. So maybe we just kill 5s since I have 2 of them. That seems fine. $5 a rebate value, man. Can't do me anything better than that. Okay. No, it's fine. I only wanted $5 anyway. No, it's okay. There's a fool. We'll put a pin in that because like a hermit would be better. Or yeah, temperance also would be better. I think we just never reroll because we have the bull. All right, another full temperance. Big, big, big. Bang. Just play a high card here. Okay, that almost just won. Anyway. Bang. James Burke 2005. You're welcome in, James Burke 2005. That's a very ominous message, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Hungman, we get the telescope value. Still better than golden. Rebate needs a nerf. Dude, for real, it's literally what I'm saying. Rebate needs a nerf desperately. I guess we hang 2/2s. Have I been hanging 3s? No. Could death a 3 into a king. What about an ace? What about a 10? Those are both 4-ofs. I'd probably just go for the hermit. Oh wait, okay, this is a mega pack apparently. I'm schizophrenic. We are already above the threshold for Mary Andy as well now, so we could just full skip. If we feel the desire to do so, which I might, honestly. No foil, bad. I need to keep checking that I don't unlock that. Stinky foil. Boss Grand with the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate you. Is Temperance in here, surely? Damn. That would have been really hot if I had hit it off the Emperor, whatever. Yeah, I didn't want it anyway. Make that gold 3. More so because it's a blue seal, less so because it's a 3, but I digress. Could hang 7s. We've already started getting rid of 10s, so I guess we just do this. Bang. A little bit of money. 570 bowl is wild, by the way. Pride Live with the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate y'all. Red steel is fine. I should not be a problem like ever. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate it, man. Back at you. Having a good run thus far. Been pretty par for the course. All right, we getting all our value. You got a lot of money. I got the bull, man. I have to stockpile. Definitely don't need a glyph. Boss says no faces. That's fine. Go for Tempe. You missed when Focus confessed of having a lot of 8s. I said 8s. I'm adamant about it. I said 8s. As in the numeric character, dude. Am I even scared of Vessel? Yeah, we definitely don't die to Vessel on this build. Oh, it's also still black stake scaling, so yeah, we're chilling. The bugs are at it again. No. These are the last of our 10s, if I'm not mistaken. Rebate's not on 10s, so we can just clown those. Is 3 still here, by the way? 3 usually dips after Scrandle because 3 has been addicted to watching Spire 2. He maybe still has a tab open. And will hear me screaming at him, but probably he's dipped by now. Ball right. Yeah, Vessel is 800k, right, for black stake scaling, so we should be turbo chilling. I don't think anything beats us. I don't even know why I'm opening this. The mark? Oh, yo, satellite, natty. Speaking of unlocks. Huge. Cerulean Bell. We're at 21 rounds. I'm just full skipping. GGWP. Bang! All right. We lost a game, so I got to speed run these next guys. So predictions going up immediately. Everybody bet your channel points. How does foil unlock? Foil unlocks if you have a foil joker in your slots. If a foil joker enters your slots, like, for any reason. So if you buy one from the shop, obviously, but if you, like, produce one from a judgment card, or if Riff Raff produces one, or if you add foil to a joker with Wheel of Fortune, if foil is in your joker slots at all, it unlocks. But if you take, like, foil playing cards, so, like, one of my blue seals was foil. If you have something like that, it apparently does not unlock the edition, which I don't know why that is. Could not find an answer for that, but yeah, it is what it is. Isn't there supposed to be a message pinned? Is it not still pinned? It should be. But I don't explain how I don't explain how foil unlocks in the pinned message. Okay, nobody jambud, so I think I'm gonna be revoking that. Never mind, one person gambed 6-7, but we had no doubters, so prediction's gonna be void. All right, purple stake. Is the message still pinned? Should be. Yeah. Message is still pinned. It's chill. There's the straight for the shortcut supernova value, trust. I was just wondering because I didn't see it on my end. I know the Jamba sometimes blocks it, so that is maybe what's happening. Could be shoot. I hate early game shoot, but like, I don't know, you can get some silly builds out of it. Or you can just top deck a 3-oak with a queen and then everything's fine. Bang. All right. Giga rewarded. Wow. I guess we're playing queens. About to munch on some Cheez-Its, Loki. Full house gets us pretty close to victory. I think I'm going to play this first, because then maybe I can play more queens. Oh, wait, no, this just wins. I'm stupid. Oh, well. I mean, that with all the gold cards that we're making kind of just wins, right? I'm going to sack and do this because I want the queen to be gold ASAP. Bank some points here. I mean, like 2 paired kings and jacks. That works even better. Nice. Okay, how many gold cards? 4 non-gold cards. 3 of them are queens. That's so cringe, but it is what it is. Could sell the mask here for the Mega Spectral. None of these are eternal, so we don't care about like hexes and onks and stuff like that, so I kind of see no reason to do that. The only good thing there would be an Immolate, which like we have gold cards, so let's just go next. Isn't it better to make more jacks gold and strengthen them to queens? I mean, we can do both, though, right? We can just make all our faces gold. Let's go for the high card here, just to keep a little bit of scoring in the palm. Okay, I'm gonna ditch this jack just to try and gold our last queen. Because that makes all of our queens gold, but more importantly, it makes it so that we can rotate out of this Midas Mask for maybe something better. This wins, right? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. And now we have tons of money, so now it's just free as long as we don't bottom deck queens, which we're on red deck, so we're not as likely to... Wow, this is like... This This is the same food, just like a different flavor from last game. That's kind of wild. I think we go tower card. Ooh, bad boss. Really good top deck. All right. We take those. We already have a queen in hand from the get-go, so I think we just sack and try and get more gold. Now, probably with the bull, anything that I play wins. Maybe not high card. Nope, just barely does. Purple stake, literally the worst one. It's got the highest difficulty jump for sure. For like newer players. I think blue stake is a higher difficulty jump if you're like experienced. Or maybe not even a higher difficulty jump, but just like it sucks more if you're experienced. But yeah, purple stake when you're like first checking out the game is such a huge difficulty jump. So yeah, for the people that were asking about it before, we don't have foil unlocked. But if I take this guy to get more hollow value and also to put another face card in the deck that I can make gold, still don't have foil unlocked. And we would unlock this immediately if it were a joker, so it's not like a delayed thing at all. Don't know why that is. Very interesting though. I think the biggest drop in win should be gold stake. Yeah, gold stake's probably the lowest win percent. But I think when you're starting the game, purple stake is like the spookiest to try and get the dub on. Just because the scoring increase, particularly in like the late game, it does get to be a little bit crazy. Blue has the biggest lasting effect. Yeah, 100%. Never wheel here. Probably we can sherry it for some extra score with the shoot. Go into the standard, pick up, I guess, a rock, and then we can pick up a Pluto card, go next. Could have been sell Midas for a top-up tag. I think that's never the play, but something to point out. I'm gonna play this full house just in case we don't top deck any queens. Because that's still like an okay hand. Okay, now we're probably fine. Emphasis on probably. Yeah, no, we're chilling now. If you smell what the rock is cooking. W's. Play the steal so we get as much gold as possible. This should win no matter what, because we have 3 queens. Gonna take the Pluto there and just go next. I gotta remember to be a little bit lax on spending because we do have seed money now. Debuffed card, but we have 100 chips with bowls, so we shit on this. Discard so I can get as much gold in the hand as possible, and then we can play this foil jack and make it into yet another gold card. So far, so good. This is kind of just looking like gold stake, but without all the dumbass perishables. I mean, like we were talking about him earlier, right? We kind of have to do something with this, huh? Is this a raffle stream? Certainly going in that direction. I think with the Baron, we can definitely discard the steal there to try and get some more gold in the hand. Oh yeah, we're turbo chilling with this Baron. Is this the one good Baron run? This is an example of what Aaron and I were talking about earlier with Shoot the Moon and Baron. If we could get a mime over this Midas Mask, this run would be so free. Looks inside, something like that. I'm almost tempted just to hieroglyph here for the memes, but I'm not trying to do anything too fancy. And especially on red deck, even if I wanted to take this, like, high score, that's not happening. This is basically how I managed, like, 4 Gold Stake Baron runs within, like, 8 runs. I mean, yeah, this is the quintessential path. This is the pipeline with Gold Stake Baron. Early game shoot into either late game Baron or late game Steel. And, like, I don't even know what, like, I'm even, like, saying. I feel like I don't need to take that. I feel like I don't need to feed into the hologram anymore, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Fisting the Baron works too. Pause. Yeah, or, like, same thing, Steel. Alright, we got Burger. We're Naninfing. Surely. Okay, go away. Damn, this would have been a crazy multiplayer seed. That's kind of insane. Hit him with one of these. Flint does a little bit of damage here, but overall I think it's going to be fine. No molt triggers. That's tragic, man. I guess I should do this, huh? A little bit more doubloons. If we didn't already have a bull, then castle's, like, decent there. Also, Marble Joker's not bad there if I'm not trying to, like, play into the Baron shenanigans. Have you unlocked Antimatter yet? No, we haven't even done enough runs to be able to unlock Antimatter. You can cheese it by just, like, exiting to menu and buying it like that, but it's not necessary for what I'm doing, I don't think, so I don't really care. How many we have left? Runs? We have this one, and then we have Purple Stake, and then we're done with this profile. Or we have this one and then Orange Stake. That's my bad. Ball right. Good top decks. You know, I'm almost out of white cheddar Cheez-Its. This is a tragic day for the Focus Shock channel. I meant for Antimatter, how many blanks we need to unlock it. I would have to imagine that this run included, we have not bought blank on this profile more than twice. $15 bones on Temperance. I think I'd rather have a death card, honestly. This is a build that requires a lot of fixing. I'm like shit scared that I'm just gonna like not be paying attention and I'm gonna unlock foil. Because that's really the only downfall that this profile has. Hook is also cringe here, but I have so many good cards that it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have discarded that steel there, but it is what it is. Cheez-Its are the snack of deities, bro. Ooh, shit. Plant is, like, pretty damn scary. I guess we just hologram max into plant, because otherwise we're cooked. These all suck. Why don't you want foil? I'm trying to manipulate unlocks. For some seeded shenanigans for a YouTube video. Fuck, I should have taken the loyalty card there. That was actually a really nice gambit into the plant. That probably just kills me not taking that. Kind of unfortunate, but probably that saves me. So I think we're ripping it. I know that was wrong order. I'm trying to sack. Okay. I guess it didn't end up mattering because I just drew everything nice off the top. Still hella gold. There's more hologram. Grab a queen, grab a king, hopefully. I am completely fine with that, actually. Excuse me. There we go. Bang, make more... What's my highest suited king? Clurbs. Not the bad. No, no wheel. Fuck. Bad. Okay, this might be a little bit of trouble. It's probably a lot more than a little bit of trouble. I think I'm still dead here. Scoring pretty good, just more levels in Pluto and it's in the bag. Well, you say that. But this is not free by any means. There's polychrome. Does that matter ever? No, because we're on high card. I guess I can just rip that right now. I mean, it's not super over, but I mean, I essentially have to get molt triggers off of these guys. If I get exactly a molt trigger into Acrobat, we're fine. I can play any hand because I have Bull. Because I need molt triggers on any hand, right? Or like molt triggers are like the same on any hand essentially, because it would be if we get a molt trigger on like high card versus pair, it's like 21 versus 26. GG. Another one lost to the plant. Could have had... What's the angle there? I guess if we line up loyalty card and acrobat, we still win there. It's kind of a lot of stars that have to align, though. Or if I picked up director's cut, then I'm just stupid. Did we face plant with photo Chad? We had plant with shoot Baron. I love streaking in Shock's chat. What's up, Genie? Appreciate the 5 streak. Raffle would be proud. Actually true, man. Really living up to that VIP title. Jambo's up. Jamble your points on the winning run. I'm just going to start it immediately. If you get rug pulled, you get rug pulled. Trying to keep things schmoovin'. I'm shocked. This guy can't go 3 seconds without mentioning his VIP in Raffles chat. Why? It's kind of weird that you would say that, because I like never talk about it. I guess we're doing shoot again. There's literally not a chance in hell that we get a run that was even close to as good as the last one, but we'll see. Okay, we did actually have a Jamba this time, so we're locked. Are we shooting some moons again? Unless we get exactly Midas Mask again, I would say probably not. Okay, maybe we're... No, I think we just get out of shoot there and we just go with these guys. Because these guys just carry carry the early game. And Fist is more consistent than shoot. Pair time? True that. I'm fine with this, honestly. I guess we're still high card maxing if we're trying to do reserved. It's purple stake scaling, though. Yeah, that's still fine. The blue Joker is going to make it a little bit difficult here to try and get... I guess I could just do this, huh? I could just sack Raised Fist if I'm trying to get parking value. Probably that's the play. Now we just need Mime. Dude, Mime would have went so... I guess Mime wouldn't have went so hard on the last run. Because we definitely would have died even with Mime. I feel like I definitely had Director's Cut last run and I'm just like stupid and didn't use it. That's a question that the VOD watchers can answer, though. Midas next shop, trust, hopefully. I'm not going to turbo sack here, but I do want a little bit of reserved value. Ball right. Hold Kit Fisto texture. Wait, for what? Kit Fisto's a deep cut, bro. Such a fire character, though. There's Director's Cut, speaking of which. Never Incan, never Grim. Super chuddy pack. For Raised Fist? Maybe. If you're watching the VOD right now, fuck you and show up to the live next time. Truth nuke. Except not the fuck you part, because I love all my VOD watchers. But yes to the show up to the live part. That part's true. Alright, we actually don't win there, which is huge for reserved parking. I gotta close this bag of gummy bears or I'm gonna eat the whole rest of it. I don't think I've eaten anything today. That's probably why I'm hungry during stream. That's weird. Crazy how that works. Sure. I hope you judgment into a random foil Joker. Why do you think I'm not taking judgments, buddy? Just thought of how you got Oops. Does that make any sense? Yeah, isn't Oops like score 10k? You'll forget, and when you forget, it'll happen. No. Fake news, bro. Fake ass news by the deep state. Not happening. Bro, can I get... Okay, I guess we're playing pairs. Never mind. I guess high card is just for chuds. I'd never spread misinformation. Ever. No. That wouldn't be like you, Genie. Bang, get me out in one. Don't discard it, you fuck. God damn it. And it doesn't even get me out in one. And I didn't get reserved value. What the hell is this? Always pair gaming. Yeah, that's really on me for not thinking that it would be anything else. All roads lead to pairs, bro. All roads lead to Mercury, so I'm told. I'm taking the Priestess. No matter what I'm playing, I don't care about fixing, even with reserved. Should have blocked with those. Doesn't matter. I'm the GOAT. Nice. Skipping Hanged Man is cray. Listen, I'm a crazy player, all right? Sometimes I make the unorthodox moves. Strength card. It's in the box. W Hermie. Mein Bruder. Where is the Pluto? Steel plus Raised Fist goes hard, true. There's a 10. Strength chalkboard cards first. You don't want it to be too hard to unlock too many jokers. Tell that to Seeing Double, bro. Tell that to Seeing Double. My ass takes so much offense from Seeing Double. I'm gonna keep it real. Burger's kind of hot there. Are we into a boss that's bad with Burger? Yeah, kind of. But I can just not greed and then it's free, right? Oops is pretty damn good in some runs like Bloodstone or Lucky Cat. I mean, scoring 10,000 points is super easy, but in fairness, I don't think like a power level of a card has much to do with its unlock requirement. Like Chad is debatably the most versatile card in the entire game, and Chad's unlock requirement you can do immediately when you boot up the game for the first time ever. Bang. Vagabond, huh? Pretty bad with an Eternal reserved, even though we have Burger. I think that's a skip angle. Always gotta... All roads lead to Hermie. Alright, that's a little bit funny. Vaga Peak Burger synergy. Ball right. I guess we just do this. I don't think it's ever cryptid there for me unless we have Hollow. What level's my high card? Yeah, it's still beneficial to play pairs. Bonk. Red Seal 10? Why Red Seal 10? What? Raised Fist? Bro, it's not that deep. There's the Chad. Going here for money into the Earth card. If I was paying attention to suits bosses, we could have taken a suit changer there. Jacks also work with raised fist though, and also trigger parking. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Bang. Excuse me. Oh wait, I have burger. I was using the Empress thinking that we're like dead here. We are absolutely not that. Does Fist always trigger the rightmost, like, lowest rank? I think it does, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta refresh myself on all this shit, man. I guess we're just continuing the pairs gambit. I think that's honestly completely fine. Yeah, okay. Thank you, chat. Much appreciated. Dr. House. You're looking at a chat message from someone who's 100%ed Balatro? Hell yeah, skirt. GG's, bro. Good shit, man. What was the last sticker? I gotta know. What was our last gold sticker in the lineup? Last 3 challenges last night. Oh, that's right, you were doing challenges. I forgot. I think I still don't know your last sticker. Do I? The order. Maybe I did know that. There's too many people I have an affinity for on the internet to keep track of, dude. Orders are respectable last Joker, though. Straights do kind of suck. Well, I can't say that because shortcut exists. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me, all right? Listen, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, okay? You gotta believe me. I missed 2 hours of washed peak. Do we ever sub out Bluey for the Chad? I feel like probably not. Can take you go next. It's foil. Oh shit, you're right. Yo, I'm actually dumb. Okay, I have to lock in on that. Jesus. Almost just threw the whole game. Took me 14 for Jokerless, but it took me 30 attempts for Golden Needle. That shit sucks. Golden Needle is actually... Again, I don't love being... I don't love bringing up the point in this game of like, oh, you just have to get good RNG and you lose, because like that's not how the game works. I feel like Golden Needle is an exception to that like line of logic, though. Golden Needle is genuinely like, if you get shit RNG, you just die, and there's nothing you can do about it. Love Jokerless, though. Nobody in here better talk shit about Jokerless. I won using 2 blueprint, 1 hanging chad, 1 glass. I had like photograph from the start, and then I got chad not long after that. So I won my first ever try, and I just never touched it ever again. Is it ever legendary here? I feel like I don't have enough chips to do legendary. It depends on the legendary, though. Because if it's like Canio, then I just hang a jack and a queen and we win. What's the play on Jokerless for you? I ended up with level 54 Saturn plus blue seals plus purple seals. Jokerless, I've been trying to win streak it a little bit. This is like a side project that I'm doing right now for a YouTube video, but I've been trying to see if Jokerless streaks are even possible. 95 though. 95% of runs, it's either going to be straights or 4 oaks, because they both scale really fast, right? And your glass and steel matter more. But it's just a matter of like what signals you get in the early game. If you get like Saturn cards early, then usually you just full send straights and it's free. And if your early game's like a little bit more attrition-y, then you can pick up some strengths and deaths, and then you just pivot into 4 oak when you can. Flushes didn't seem to do the trick. Flushes are fine if you get like turbo blue seal action, but I think 9 times out of 10 they're like not the play ever. I'm gonna throw the entire game and crack this soul. W Canio. All right, we just win. Jupiter cards suck. Real. Jupiter cards are so buns. I mean, it's doable for sure because they scale by 2 molt, but it's just like you have to have blue seals. Like if you're trying to run flushes with no blue seal, like you just got to pray to be the luckiest player of all time. I don't want to hang the red seal though. Also, first ever recorded time in history that anybody has ever hit a Canio with a Hungman in their slot. Somebody get out the camera. Imagine if Canio was foil. If Canio's foil there, we just reset and I take the L. Like, what am I to do if the Canio there is foil? You know what I mean? What is a man to do in that reality? That I feel like I'm completely fine with resetting from a foil Canio. That just is what it is, man. You end stream immediately. Yeah, that's when I just lock in and do it all off stream. Sorry, guys. No. No. I mean, maybe, but like, no. Trading card in the buffoon pack. All right. Well, yeah, I get like, oh, for fuck's sakes. I think we just literally can't take it then. That is fucked up, man. I think I could rewind the VOD if there's exactly hieroglyph in the shop. I think we can take it, but if there's not a hieroglyph here, now there's blank in the shop. I think we literally just can't take that. Sell fist, trust. Our planet level is not good enough to do that. We just die if we sell fist. I think we just can't do this, which is very tragic, but it is what it is. There's the death card. Bang. That's a pretty good clip, huh? I was talking about wanting some clips for the old talk earlier. That's a pretty good clip. Burger and Constellation. There's just, I mean, dude, there's just no way that if we're losing a 2.5x from Constellation and another, like, what is it, times 1.75 from Burger, there's just no shot that we got past it. No. Maybe, but I'm skeptical. Especially if we can't scale Canio in that same round. We really need a mime. I mean, mime's not even what I'm after here, man. I wouldn't be opposed, but like, it's not a big deal. Excuse me. Is mouth bad? Almost assuredly not. Is it mouth or eye? It's mouth. Yeah, mouth should be fine. Eye would be a little spooky, but mouth should be turbo chill. Trading card would take an entire ante to get a 2x on trading card's value. Yeah, exactly. That's actually so sad, man. Should have taken the 10. Why are you so hung up about this 10, man? Oh, kept the 10. Okay, I was about to say, bro. Sure. That's more so what I wanted. Surely 3 steel, this wins. Bruh. Okay, well, I think it'll win now, if I had to guess. Literally another Baron run. Dude, I mean, I told y'all. Raised fist with steel or shoot with steel. It's not bad. And look how we're faring. All right, mouth should be fine, provided we top deck a pair. Okay, it's kind of free. I think even if we have to do high cards, provided we see all that steel again, we're fine. Which, that's kind of a tall order, but I digress. This just barely doesn't win, right? Yeah. It's free. Roblox! It's free! Sorry. I haven't stimmed in a while. I couldn't find you in my subscriptions list. I thought you were only on Twitch. You look at your subscriptions list? That's not even, like, me trolling. I just don't know a single other soul that looks in their subscriptions list. My subscription... Well, okay, see, my account is, like, 4,000 years old. So if I tried to look in my subscriptions list for any one particular, like, creator that I was trying to find, it would actually take me until, like, the turn of the next millennium. Twitch adds 1 of 7. Double tag into charm tag into Kaneo Hungman, anybody? What did I tell you? I bet you some people didn't think that was gonna work. It's so free. Kaneo debuff. All right. A little bit awkward. I think we'll be chilling. 5x Kaneo is a lot of points. Mein Bruder. Was ist das? Ball right. I think it's actually just better to do this, no? 5x from Kaneo surely wins. Bruh. Should be fine no matter what now, though. It was on the cusp, but we're chilling. I have like 200 subscriptions and I'm only 1 year old on YouTube. Oh, I have a ton of subscriptions. I mean, 200 for a year is kind of crazy, though. Loker genuinely got the Truth Enforcers War Bond. I forget which one that is. GGWP. Believers paid out. All right. Last stake that we need. We're Orange Stake Gaming. Prediction is up. I'm just gonna go immediately. I'm trying to get this done. Trying to get this done so I can work on the video. Chat, are we gonna Spire 2 today? I'm more than likely not. Because I still wanted to work on this this very video when I got off, so probably we're gonna play this run and then I'm just gonna dip, chat. Dude, what? I mean, there's gotta be a sign at this point. It's a high card type of day. The flowchart has never lied. Nah, Focus hating on his fans. Wait, what'd I say? What'd I say? Bang. You don't want to spire. Dude, it's not that I don't want to. It's irresponsible if I do in terms of time. Like usual. What do you mean like usual, Warhammer? Pair time? Yeah. I guess we just find another king, huh? Okay, preferably a chalkboard compatible king. Gold stake streaking has scarred me for life. Chariot ace? Nah, I chariot king so that I can hang the aces. Unfortunate. Tell Warhammer I said hi. James Fox says hi, Warhammer. No value in the deck. I almost had a stroke. Chat, he dropped my government name. Your government name is Warhammer? That's kind of fire, though. I can't lie. Skipping reroll voucher like a knife to the chest. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices, chat. Damn! Damn! That's actually not that good. I wish he was better. Games Workshop stole my name, SMH. Castle? I mean, I already have Sly, bro. Outside of that, I can just rely off of planet cards now. Bang. Double rare skip this ante is crazy. Definitely should have taken it. That's a Focus Shock fumble there. Also, are we on Orange Stake? I feel like I haven't seen a single perishable. Am I off my rocker? Or is that, like, truth? There's the Hollow Chaos. Have I unlocked foil? I'm so paranoid, man. Because I'm just yapping with chat, so I know my dumbass is going to forget. There's a Baron. For the record, I think Consta's better here, but we have Blueprint, so I always got to go for that Baron angle. High card. Oh, shit, we do have to make it. No, you know what? I'm just playing pairs Baron. You can't stop me. Playing pairs Baron to prove that pairs are better. Never mind. All right. Well, Sly's just a dead slot. We're playing high card, I guess. Take the speculative fool. There's the wall to punish this gambit. We're Baron miming it now? Well, we're Baroning it, for sure. I'm not so sure about mime. Ball right, good pivot. There are my kings. I guess Telescope wants me to start playing high cards, so I'll just do that. W not putting the steel to the right. It's fine. I'm sacking for telescope. Like I said, you guys just wouldn't get it. Once again, just sacking for telescope. Give me the Pluto card in here so that I can fool it. Thank you. Okay, now we can just make the full pivot over. By the way, wall still definitely cooks us, like I said, but I'll be damned if I'm not making this pivot, chat. Oh, was ist das Scheiße? Okay, there we go. The stream has taught me you just have to ask nicely. That's so true, man. It is true about BALATRO. If you just ask. If you just calmly ask for what you want, 9 times out of 10 it works. And then the other one time you crash out, but we don't worry about that. All right, I think I'm gonna keep some money. Bang. Give me a king. Oh, poop. Is it better to play high card? I think marginal. No, it's still better to play pair by a little bit. Barring raised fist. It's probably about the same. That is to say dog shit. Give me the kings. Damn. They fucking hate me. I think this is better, right? Not entirely certain. We'll figure it out. Ball right, we're dead. No time like the present to check. No kings, 07s. 3 kings, bottom 14. Love to see it. I didn't fucking orient the cards correctly, but it didn't matter. Baron's too close to the sun. If we didn't get exactly wall or like plant there, that run was fine. Honestly, even if we play pairs, man, like we still probably lose there, no, to wall. There weren't really any X-Molt options aside from Baron. I guess we could have gone pairs Baron just to get more Sly Joker value. Love how you kept moving cards like we had shoot instead of fist. Yeah. Previous runs with shoot will do that to you. Okay, once again, we're going fast Gamba. Gamba's up, you get to see anti-1 skip tags. Let them influence your decision. None of them were investment tags, so they're probably not going to, but they're still there. I made fried chicken, and I'm now drinking the homemade cane sauce I made like it's a soda. Huge. Welcome in, Black Lizard. Good luck, good luck. Appreciate it. All right, we take Supernova, we play pairs. Welcome to Gold Steak, except it's orange steak, but it is what it is. We're not worried about it. We play the pair here. Bang. It's not in our telescope. It's fine. Rip Buffoon. That's pretty good, honestly, this early. I like that. And then another Baron. I probably am not going to take a Baron this time. Every time we've taken Baron, the run has just immediately been cursed. Then again, he's funny, so I might still be inclined to take him. We'll have to see how it plays out. There's a Jolden Joker. Could be Spectral first. That's why. Probably we just make Blue Seal, actually, no. gonna take this abstract. That just ensures that the early game's free. Now we strength that 8, and then we copy it a billion times for Cloud 9, and then we win. I didn't discard for Blue Seal. It was on the top. Guaranteed. Double the 8? Yeah, that would be nice as well. Best Joker of all time in that shop? Ooh, excuse me. Alright, this shouldn't win, but the next one will, so now I'll start discarding like somebody who knows how to play the video game that they play for a living. Ball right, no Blue Seal. It's about par for the course. No. All right. No foil allowed. Take seed money, go next. Rebate on aces, huh? This is gonna score nothing because I have no chips. 400 is still like pretty good for this point in the game. All right, we finally have the Blue Seal. This is big technology. 2 aces. I will play those if it comes down to it, but I would love to be able to discard them. All right, I'm gonna try. Should be looking at misprint, but I'm not because I'm too lazy. Oh wait, I have seed money. I totally could have sold the Empress there for more interest. Doesn't matter. Bop. Non-foil ice cream this time. I would take random 9s in addition to just like the normal goodies that I would take from standard packs. Next pair wins. Nice. Give me that king? Yeah. We got that, bro. Should there be rank retrigger jokers for 6 through 10s and aces? I think aces should. 6 through 10s, I kind of am neither here nor I'm indifferent about those ranks. Thoughts about Regent? Regent's my favorite character in the game by like a wide margin. Love Regent. Big Regent fan here. Joker's almost set, just need another econ Joker. Actually, so true, man. Okay, we're gonna sell this Jolden Joker for interest because he was about to perish, and then we get no value off of him because he's dead at the end of the round. Taking morphine is objectively more fun than playing Balatro, according to a study I read. I mean, in fairness, is taking morphine not by technicality more fun than like a lot of activities? Not saying that you should, not condoning the use of morphine, but like by technicality, is it not more fun than like a multitude of things? Bang. Could be 6 cents. Yummers? Banana. There's a little buggo on my keyboard. Aura to freak out the normies. No, it's foil. I gotta reset. I wonder if that actually counts. That would be really funny. No, it doesn't. That's still so weird that that shit doesn't count. I don't get how that's not, like, unlocking the edition. I'm happy it's not. But it's so strange. I have to unsubscribe because you said Regent is your favorite character. Unsubscribe then. If you don't like Regent, I don't want you here, bro. The fuck up out of here. Regent's my goat. I won't have anybody shit talking him, buddy. Welcome in, Murph. Justice for Asti. Necro seems really fun. I just haven't played, like, almost any Necro. Will you do a hairstyle tier list? Am I qualified to do a hairstyle tier list? I don't know, man. I kind of only have 2 hairstyles ever, and this is one of them. I feel like there's better Balatro streamers for that, man. I would so watch that shit. Nat negative DNA next. I'm skipping him just to make a point if he pulls up. Hate DNA. Bum Joker, bro. Wait, this is huge. I'm dodging $20 for this. Now I get to copy the goated 9. Watch streamer take illusion into magic trick when he was just harping on it earlier. Listen, I would take I would take a magic trick here. I would not take an illusion, bro. You will not catch me dead taking an illusion in any run outside of like Naninf. Shock, after stream you should totally watch Pizza Movie. What in tarnation is Pizza Movie? Dude, I'm so raised fist brained. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta cycle these 3s out. God, the Balatro brain rot's actually crazy, man. I'm waiting for the book. +2. DNA, yeah, did not ask. True. Should have ripped the pack when I was blocking with Saturn. Punished. This was a Mercury every time. Cell lovers. Yo, 21, you just want to play the whole game for me, bro? Sounds like a brain rot version of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Can they? Don't encourage it, Led. Bang. Probably dodging the trading card. Because surely this banana breaks right here. It's about 2 college students finding a drug in their dorm after a shit day. And they decide to try it, and it's so strong that they must eat pizza or the effects will, you know, get chainsaw fucked. The fuck does that mean? Sounded like Drake playing Balatro, huh? That one went over my head as well. That's fucking perplexing, man. Holy standard packs with hologram. Yo, I must have done something like really good as of recent. My karma's on point, bro. And I ain't talking Reddit. That's like my 15th goddamn idol tonight. God. Are y'all seeing the Backrooms movie? We were talking about this, I think, last stream. I didn't realize that it was coming out, like, so so soon. But I probably will see it. I've had an interest in like the YouTube series for the longest time, and the trailer looked pretty cool. So I don't really see a realm where I don't watch it. There's a Backrooms movie coming. Yeah. James Fox, watch the trailer. You're taking this like a joke. I hope later parts of the stream will be more serious. What are you talking about, bro? Steel King, sure. Never gone wrong in my life with the Steel King. Are we Jokerlessing today? Probably not. Because after I get this profile done, I gotta do some, I want to do recording for the video that this profile is for. And it's already like a little bit past 10. So I think it would be responsible for me to end stream after this run. No wheel. Stream title lied. My bad, bro. I thought yet again foolishly that this wouldn't take this long, but it turns out when you sell like 3 separate games, it takes quite a while. I'm also not in a Joker in like a gold stake streaking mindset, since we're just like kind of fiddle fucking around. So I'm like not locked in. I've just been yapping with chat this whole time. Don't need Planet Merchant. Ball right. Is that a Sly Joker? No. Am I even still scoring adequately, man? Literally just been on autopilot for like all these runs. Okay, we're still fine. I mean, that was with Red Seal Rock, but we should be okay. I think this doesn't win and the next one does, probably. Or that can win almost on the dot. That works too. That's fine for right now. Don't worry, Shock. We all make mistakes in our life. Okay. Round 16, so if I full skip, I don't unlock... what's it called now? Andy? Anyways, good night, y'all. I'm already tired. I'm a little bit tired myself, but I had to get some shit done, so probably staying up for a while yet. Good night, Gangster, though. Appreciate you pulling up. Trailer was pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought the trailer was not bad whatsoever. Oh, shit. I almost picked that up. I almost autopilot added the blueprint to the squad. Can't be doing that. That would have made me freak out. Ooh, magic trick. Wait, that's kind of huge. Bluer print? True. Hello. Yo, we get a negative rare Joker from this skip. Surely it's something that we care about and not just a hunk of garbage, for lack of a better term. Right? Can I get a cyan print, please? One foil astronomer coming up. All right, so bad example. The game just sees that I want to complain about negative and rare tags, and it just says, all right, we're going to give you the best hit, debatably, in Balatro history. All right, that's fine. No, it's okay. No, I didn't want you to give me something crappy anyway so that I could complain about it. That'd be really weird. Are you an Andy or a drunkard Andy? What is it? Hello? What are you even trying to convey, man? YouTube chat's on something else. Best magic trick in the history of magic tricks, by the way. Wow. All right, I don't care about Acorn because I have 4 hands and a shitload of X-Molt. Okay, the profile's set up. Didn't unlock Foil, didn't unlock Andy. Just barely off of the 3-hour stream, that's normal. He's focused, not Andy, true. Bang, all right. We've beaten Orange Steak, we got a bunch of the vouchers, I don't care about those. Didn't unlock Foil. I think that's like the biggest part of that. No Mary Andy unlock either. I just want to make absolutely certain. Should still the motherfucker that says win in 12. Yeah, this is him. All right, we didn't unlock him. Perfect. Andy's nuts in your mouth. You're trying too hard, but I'll still give you the +2 because I like the ambition. All right. I gotta work on this vid and then go honk shoe. So we're gonna raid. Let's see. Skirt is streaming. GB's is streaming. Who else we got? Zagnor is streaming. Those look like the big 3 for the raids. Could watch Skirt do whatever. I think Skirt's just yapping. We could watch Luck Be a Landlord from GB's, or we could watch Zagnor do Spire. Or we could raid Bear. I guess those are the 4. Yeah. Belanos is streaming as well. What are we thinking, chat? Wishing you a good night and editing session. Appreciate you, Tyrannus. Many thanks. Could raid Belanos, I suppose. Raid Shadow Legends +2. Once again, trying too hard. But I do like the ambition. Is this Belanos? Yeah. Belanos is, I guess this is kind of on par with what we're doing, right? Because Belanos is doing 100%. Yeah, Belanos is also trying to 100%. I mean, we're not trying to 100%, but we're on a new profile, so like you can pretend that we were. Let's raid Raffles offline, chat. Yo, it's a crazy idea. I love it. All right, chat. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Presumably, we'll be back to Jokerless streaking. I'm not entirely certain, but probably we're going to do that tomorrow. Love you guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one. Sleep well when y'all do. And we'll see you mañana. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank you for all the raiders as well who stayed this long and followed the channel and etc. and so on. !YT if you want to see the YouTube video that this crazy journey was all about. Love y'all.